Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm back, and it's a Monday with the Kingdom of Ireland here, and we're starting the week off bankrupt, I just realised. Oh dear. Right, fun times. At the end of the last episode, we're currently in a war, a holy war for the Kingdom of England, and I think we actually just beat this army of West Frankians. So let's jump straight back in. We have both of our armies down here, and what we're going to do is continue the siege, and oh yeah, we're also being attacked in Iceland, aren't we? By the Vikings. A horde of disjointed pirates, landless freemen, desperate lesser children, and other assorted miscreants have joined Haraka in his proposed assault against my holdings. Although the size of the force is formidable, they lack discipline or loyalty, with each scrounged mercenary focused exclusively on what they can get out of the war first and foremost. Unlike a conventional foe, it might be possible to simply deal directly with the invaders. Perhaps a bargain could be struck. Now, we can't pick this one, because it's going to give us stress. So what we might do, I don't want to give them land, because we want to form Britannia. We can't give them 395 gold. We're already 99 gold in the hole. So we're going to have to fight them the old-fashioned way. We'll banish these invaders as we've always done. You know, my mother, my grandfather, his grandfather, all of the leaders of Ireland have beat back the Vikings with the sword so far. So we're not going to be the first coward to give in to them here. So let's go ahead and fight them the old-fashioned way. That's all the way up in Iceland as well. I think we've already called our allies to help us with that one. Let's get back to the War of England. These men are probably going to regroup and come back with stronger numbers. That's a little bit of a problem. Hopefully, we can get some war progress, although we're only at 25%, so it might take a while. While my son and heir Maximus certainly knows a thing or two about court politics, High Queen Borislava thinks it is time for him to widen his horizons. I could acquire some new tomes, prepare a few assignments, tutor him a little. Which subject do you think would benefit Maximus the most? Your stats aren't that great at anything, really, are they, son? You got 14 diplomacy. Let's see, I am a man of learning, so I feel like as a man of learning, my son should also be, should respect the readings and such. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's see, Maximus increases his learning by 1. Let's go ahead and teach him some theology. There we go. That should make him a better heir. Faction created against us, the Eldom of Freyr, has given rise to the Irish insularist popularists. Oh dear. It seems not everyone has converted to Irish Orthodox yet. How do we see this? There we go. Irish Orthodox. The majority of mainland Ireland is Irish Orthodox, which is nice to see. The West Frankians are returning. What's the numbers like? We have about 900 extra men, so if all of our units are here, we should be okay. If they do run north, we are going to obviously meet them head on. Hopefully these allies reinforce in time. In fact, it looks like they might catch this army off guard. We're being raided. There's not real much we can do about that. Guys, we need to go ahead and reinforce here. Okay, looks like we're going to catch this army off guard. No. Oh dear, what's happening? It's become a mess. We're already moving here, aren't we? We are. It looks like the 7,000 men will get away in time, so maybe we can catch off one of their armies off guard. No, we haven't. Okay. Oh, this is I should slow things down, maybe. The following faction that targeted you has disbanded: the Gaelic Insular Popularists. Okay, so the Gaelics want peace. This is going to take 16 months to siege. I'm not a fan of that. Their armies are splitting. If we give them a moment, the West Frankians are going this way, so maybe we can pick off the English. That could be a good tactical move there, especially if we can take on 2,000 men. Although, it looks like they're going to get away from us. That's the problem there. White peace. The King of England would like white peace. I'm going to decline for now because we are winning the war. Okay, I think the West Frankians split up, so they're going to take on this army. However, we're going to deal with this part of their army. No, we're not. I think we can do this. Right, we have the numbers here. We should be able to win this battle, although we did just lose that battle and reinforcements are coming. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, guys, you know when I said I should have slowed down the battle? Or the time, I think I should have. News from the forest of Amphill finally arrives in the hands of an exhausted messenger. I know immediately that something terrible has happened to my son. There amongst the dispatches it reads, our brave Daniel was killed leading an attack against the English armoured footmen. He was slain by Amory, knight of King Louis, in a fierce encounter. I could not have saved him, but no parent should outlive their child. Amory will not get away with this. We become rivals. Let's go ahead and pin him. He is the guy that killed my son after all on the battlefield. So he will not get away with this. He is now our rival. If we could capture him and torture him, that would be beautiful. Now, let's see here. We still have commanders, right? We do. We lost that battle. How badly did we lose this? Okay, we lost 2 champions there, one of them being our son as well. The West Frankians. I really was banking on them staying in their war, because them coming north has really, really thrown the war in England's favour. A pool of blood is congealing under the feet of Theoctistos, a diplomat sent by my ally, Countess Irene of Kirk. By the immense quantity soaked up by my fine carpet, I can only assume he has been bleeding on this spot for hours, if not longer. My apologies for this mess. I was defenestrated by a dwarf trying to rob me in an inn on my journey to Dublin. However, as the rapscallion cushioned my fall, the diplomatic visit can continue. It will still be days until my blood loss is fatal. My calendar only has space next week. Guards, force this man to see the physician. Yeah, let's go ahead and make him see the physician. We gain some diplomacy, lifestyle experience, and luckily he hasn't died. Right, we have a really bad situation on our hands here. We could pursue white peace. However, I really, really, really want this land. Now, the biggest problem here, not this. If we look here, all of the numbers they have, well, are coming from West Francia. I mean, look at that. They have over 5,000 men. His health is poor. I wonder, could we speed up? Could we speed up? Not really, and we don't have gold for people to join us, do we? This is a problem. This is a big problem. I thought we were allies with him, but alas, we are not. It's a struggle one. If I offer him peace, yeah, that just ends the war with England as well, right? Because they're joining us allies, and we don't have any of our allies that can join us in the war for the Kingdom of England. In fact, this guy could join. He only has 700 men. You know what? At this point, 700 men is actually a huge number to us. We could do with all the help we can. We could ransom this duke for 100 gold. Let's go ahead and do that, because that just solves a bit of our gold issues at the moment. We have another prisoner here as well. What I might do is actually go ahead and torture him, because we are a little bit stressed at the moment. So because we are sadistic, we can torture him and lose some stress. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and do that. Now what we should also do is regroup our armies, raise some more men, and then try and pick off one of the West Frankian armies when they're split. I think that's our best shot here. Why complicate matters? There is nothing like the good old rack. When the jailer hauls Niall into the room, his eyes are immediately drawn to the big wooden frame. No, I have information. Mzeza is a sexual deviant. I will tell you everything. Who is he? I don't even know this guy. Because I'm sadistic, so I'm not done with you quite yet. Let's see, he gains... We made him into a lunar... Oh no, it's a 5% chance, okay. I'm not done with you quite yet, so we could torture him again if we wanted. We're not stressed anymore. Is there a cooldown to torturing people, I wonder? Until 992. Okay, so 5 years. It's fine, sir. If you survive 5 years, then we can torture again, can't we? Right. Where's our second army? Of course, I should join you in this war. Our foe shall learn to fear the men of Serbia. Excellent, thank you. We need all the men we can get, honestly. We're not having a good war. It started off well, and then the French showed up. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, let's go ahead and split off our armies just so we have some supplies, because it is winter. That's going to be a bit of a trouble. And we need to wait for these numbers to go up, ideally. Now, the West Frankians, they're staying close together, which is a little troublesome. To my liege, you have something that should legitimately belong to me. Relinquish it at once. The lucky Irish coin? Never. That's been passed. Who are you? My cousin? No way. No way. I'm going to decline that. That's been passed down between kings and queens since the forming of this kingdom. How dare you? Right, let's go ahead and unpause again. We do have some more armies up here. Friendly exchanges. Oh, Mel Martin has gained 20 opinion of us. Thanks to my wife there. Hopefully they're not getting up to anything too dodgy. Why else would they gain some opinion? To the evil High King Fursu. Oh gosh, we're evil now. We have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying you taxes. Oh no. I think the peasants are coming for me now. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. Increased autonomy for 10 years. The problem is, I really can't. We're already fighting two wars. The Holy War for England and the Viking invasion in Iceland. I don't think I can be fighting peasants as well. I will give you grant you a tax lien. I don't know how to say that word. A tax cuts. Let's see. I'm temperate. According to the first, it's best to enjoy things in moderation. Challenges or danger, we fear nothing. Few things bring us much joy as the suffering of others. Because we're sadistic, though, I guess this one makes sense. Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Let's click it. There we go. To the contemptuous High King Fursu. Your arrogance knows no bounds. Worry not. You shall soon be taught a lesson in humility. Rally the troops. Right. Guys. We can call Wales. Can you help me with the peasant uprising? And maybe the house members as well. These guys can help me with the peasant uprising. Oh, the peasants are right here as well. That's actually really helpful. Let's just go ahead and deal with them. They spawned right next to us. To the brash High King first. Okay, nice. The allies are coming. Let's just go ahead and click through all of those because we're about to end the peasant war anyway. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. To the cocky High King firstly, may your humans rot in your living body. I know when I am defeated, it seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. So be it. So the faction has been disbanded. What we should also do to teach this man a lesson is actually do some torturing as well. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I like this stuff. Being sadistic is fun sometimes. Let's go ahead and move our men over here as well, just so we carry on getting some more levies and such. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. A true flugade is soon to experience. He will be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time. I could listen to his screams for hours. They gain stress because they're brave as well. Oh, wow. Poor guy. Right. Let's go ahead, ignore this. We should probably actually start sieging some of these smaller. Yeah, we start sieging just for the war score. The thing is, though, we really don't have many men, do we? That's the problem here. We really need to wait for our men to replenish. We got some help here. 200 men. Thank you. Better than nothing, I guess. Your old foe, Lugard, has died. My prisoner has died in my dungeons. Oh, that's a shame. I was about to check something here. Yes. What are you on? Organized army. Okay, so that's fine as well. What's the difference in manpower now? About 1,000 units. It should be fine. What I want to do is actually, let's go ahead and do some sieging, because we are losing the war now in terms of war score. So we can siege some cities just to try and help balance that a little bit. Of course, the longer the war goes on, the more advantage goes to England as well. The holding is now occupied by my foe. So the Vikings are winning the war up in Iceland. Honestly, we have to prioritize, and right now England is a much higher priority than Iceland. There's not much we can do about that right now. To make my spy master, Duchess de Bufongono, more acceptable to my attempts at approaching her, I can include a compliment in my next missive to her court. I will be sure to mention her soaring ambition. Yeah, let's try it, why not? To my liege, it is time for you to recognize the ancient and inalienable rights of your vassals, accept the demands of the Liberty faction, or face our swords on the battlefield. What's autonomous vassals? What do we have right now? Limited crown authority. We can revoke titles, we can retract vassals. You know what? I guess I have no choice. I don't think I mind this right now. We can always increase crown authority in the future. I guess I have no choice. If my vassals want a little bit more freedom, then they can do that. Because we really have to prioritize right now. Greetings, my implacable liege. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think we might both benefit from increased communication. Very nice, excellent. Thank you. And we also gain attentive care for 5 years, so a massive boost to our health. Thanks to my wife once again. She's given us a lot of benefits. It's very nice. Neighbouring ruler has won a war. I really wonder why I can't invite allies to this war. I think it's because it's a holy war, right? And they have to be of the same religion. White peace. The King of England wants white peace once again. I will decline again, because I still think we can win this war. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Can we get down here in time to pick off the English? Staring at stars. From all of my evenings watching stars, I have seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My Archbishop does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the clergy to know. I will find my answers in the heavens. We gain insight in the heavens. This character understands much about the movements of the sky. We gain some learning, which is like us, so I think we will go ahead and carry on our research there. Now, hopefully, we escape before the French move in to attack us. We have a new steward. Is he good? 15, okay. Because we can't replace him for a while. We got a new learning perk as well. Let's go ahead and get time between mental breaks. Let's get no vice spell. So let's go ahead and go down this middle tree here. That's fine. Now, we can catch these English off guard. That should be a huge, or not a huge win, at least a small victory for us in trying to balance the numbers. And my spy master has come to me with grave news. But we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my wife. Hi, Queen Borislava. We must stop the villain behind this, 100%. Guys, we need to move in here. No, now we need to move in here. Chasing people can be a little bit frustrating sometimes. Okay, there we go. We call up to them. We are going to have a battle with the men of the English here. So we can win this. That should be good. One of my servants approaches me holding my Mogia sword in his hands. My liege, while I was cleaning the armory, I noticed that the Heir weapon has rusted away to almost nothing. What should we do with it? I looked the weapon over. With no amount of reforging could we ever make it battle-worthy again. It would be possible to clean it up and preserve it for display at only a marginal cost. 100 gold. We have 2. No, it's too expensive. We can't afford that right now. The Bank of Ireland isn't doing so well with all of the wars recently. We have swayed our vassal as well. That's nice to see. And we did win this battle. That's going to help us a little bit. Now, what I might do here, because we just got this all-important victory, the French are up here in the north. Why don't we continue south and siege the capital of England? That's an idea, isn't it? Why are you fighting each other? You're my allies. The Christian play in Dublin. It has been brought to my attention that Edric, a renowned Christian playwright, intends to hold a performance of his work titled Lucifer's Inferno. The price of admission is steep, but this is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness Adric play with my own eyes. A pious night at the theatre it is. Let's go then. We are a man of learning and we are a man of religion, so I think it would be fun. As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear why Edric is so well known as a literary genius. Literary, there we go. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I'm witnessing the events of the scriptures unfold in front of me, as if I were there to behold God's work myself. Once the play has drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Edric. You must teach me to interpret the scripture as you do. We can't afford that. I could write better than this. Okay. I guess we're coming a bit arrogant, as in our older years. Greetings, my impressive liege. You hate me, but you still think I'm impressive. I respect you, cousin. I have arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious High King, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Let's go ahead and show in Dorothy at once, then. We do need the gold. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Dorothy, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference as attendants bring forth her gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken and scribes record her pledges to serve the Kingdom of Ireland. At last I bid the Duchess arise, confirming my satisfaction and Dorothy's rights to the land she rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts, Duchess Dorothy. So again, we gain some prestige, some gold, and some renown. Very good stuff there. And in fact, we can unlock a new dynasty legacy. Now, we were going down the kin tree, weren't we? No prowess lost from age and increased skills with age. Let's go ahead and get graceful aging. And there we go. We have completed our first dynasty legacy. So if we go ahead and look at this, we have 38 prowess now. Oh, wow. That is impressive. That is very impressive, actually. I almost wonder, should I be leading one of these armies? Probably not. Yeah, we don't have any skills, do we? Let's leave these guys at it. At least they have some skills and stuff that can come in handy as well. Why are you guys fighting? My allies are fighting one another. Good things aren't happening right now. We lost a lot of men as well in that battle. A Christian player of my own. It has been quite some time since I originally vowed to outdo the inferior work of Edric. And as the ink of my scribe grows dry, I admire my own work. 2,000 Irish knights as a work, deserving of being called a masterpiece by my own humble reckoning. The only question that remains is who should play the lead role? Myself in disguise? I've only got 5 diplomacy. It is father's time to shine. So, it is father's time to shine? Okay, that's my son saying that. He's got 14 diplomacy. Or host is a natural charmer. We could pay 50 gold and get Sinek in here. He actually has less diplomacy. Let's go ahead and let our son act in the play there and see what happens. This is an interesting event. Allies. Please. Dramatic debut. I take my seat amongst the audience, watching Maximus as he begins his performance of my masterpiece. As the crowd erupts into applause, I am sure that I outdid myself and showed Edric how a real Irish Orthodox writes a play. What a great night for the Irish Orthodoxy everywhere. We gain a new perk. We gain some piety and prestige. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and unlock Know Thyself. So we know when we're going to die a year in advance. That's probably good because we're in a war right now. Maybe we could form a custom empire or something before we die to just help solidify the realm. We do have reinforcements moving in. That's good. The Irish Orthodox Exaltation, a paragon of unyielding asceticism. Archbishop Solgan has shown how a disciplined soul can find true peace and clarity only through meditation and abstinence. Okay. Despite his illustrious rank, Solgan sustains himself only with the most frugal means to show his unwavering commitment towards Irish Orthodox dogma. He is an example to us all. There we go. I think that might be my priest as well. I realise we have to cross here anyway. Let's wait for our allies to catch up to us. There we go. We have a lot more men now. So what we can do, in fact, the English have fled. So let's go ahead and siege their capital. To my liege, the right to rule Ireland belongs to Mayor by divine right, and we have gathered the support acquired to make it so. Accept this fact peacefully, or we will make you do so by force. Who? My cousin? I will not be threatened. 10,000. Are we gonna lose the Kingdom of Ireland? To my liege, may your years be short and miserable. You are a pretender and a tyrant. It is time to restore the rightful monarch to the throne. Oh no, rally the troops. Okay. We desperately need allies in this war. Let's go ahead and call in everyone to help us defend. I think, though, we are in a spot of danger here. It looks like all of our vassals didn't like us being at war. How long is it going to take to siege the capital? Maybe we get lucky and take the king himself, and that could end the war early. Greetings, High King First of Ireland. Of course, I should join you in this war. Our foe shall learn to fear the men of Tau Karjeti. Very good. Serbia also joining us in the war, as is Wales and East Siax. And there we go. This is going to take 17 months. That's not good. Duchess Dorothy replaced you as dynasty head? What? Guys, things aren't going so well in the Kingdom of Ireland. A gift fit for... the hustle and bustle is palpable among the travelling merchant stores. The temporary shacks are stacked to the rafters and contain all manner of knickknacks. These pieces are positively radiant and would make a lovely gift. As High Queen Borislava and I walk by one of the merchants peddling jewellery, she hesitates slightly as she leans in for a closer look. Perhaps one of these would brighten the day for my imposing wife. We simply can't afford it. The gift of my company is bright enough. Indeed it is. Right, we might need some new alliances here. Yeah. How were we getting these alliances? Through Maximus's children, was it not? Can we... Okay, you're a dwarf, but can you at least get me a good alliance here? The Duchy of Iceland have 1,800 men. You're slow. You guys are related. 19. He's not super old, at least. Gout-ridden. He's got gout. Okay, it's not the worst thing. He wouldn't accept matrilineal. Let's go ahead and send off that proposal. That's another 1,000 men, which we kind of desperately need here. So that's fine. To the impressive High King First of Ireland, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. I will graciously take the hand of your granddaughter Una when the time comes. Excellent. Right. Can you also now join me in the war for the Kingdom of Ireland? That would be great. I really need some help. As soon as Dublin comes under siege, that's when we abandon England and go over to Dublin, I think. We could also do with a few more alliances, couldn't we? Let's see. So we married you off. What about you? You're a twin. We could get some more alliances here. Oh! Only 400. She's 16. Irish Orthodox, and she is Gaelic. Let's go ahead and get that alliance. There we go. Because she's a vassal within my land. And then, oh, one too many. If we can maybe marry off this guy for a good alliance as well. You're 45. You're a bit too old for my son, I'm sad to say. These guys are 20... Only 82. Okay, we'll hold off on that one. That's fine. Right, let's go ahead and unpause. We're going to try ahead and siege the capital of England again. To the implacable Fursu, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. I will graciously take the hand of your grandson Sabine when the time comes. Excellent, excellent. Now, if you could join me in the war as well. You can't. You can join me in this war, though. That's all good. Alright, let's go ahead and do some of that. Okay, we're looking great. Right. It's all is fine. So we got more people join us in the war. Yeah, you're not going to join us, so stop popping that up, please. And it looks like these guys aren't sieging Dublin, which is good. Westerland, though, we are losing. Oh dear. Times of war are not that profitable, it seems. We're really struggling here. We've also lost the siege of Bolton as well to the English. It's fine. We can come back from this. Why are my allies fighting each other again? Oh, no. Come on, guys. I wish we had some gold for mercenaries as well. The King of England has offered white peace once again. We will decline. He's looking quite old, actually, isn't he? 68. His health is poor. I wonder, could we speed that up? Not really. Not really. It's fine, it's fine. I still believe we can win England. This is definitely a costly war. Betrothed can marry. Let's go ahead and send off that proposal. There we go. So that's another alliance locked in, which is good to see. We got 3 months left on the siege. That's also good to see. 2 months now. So we are going to siege the capital. With a bit of luck, we can take the King of England in this siege. And that would give us the victory. I think we need that right now. Will we be lucky enough to get that, though? That's another question, isn't it? There we go. We've got about 2 weeks left on the siege now, though. We siege his artifact. And that's about it. We didn't actually take any prisoners in that. So that's a bit of a shame. We could put his artifact on display even. Now, the problem we have is we really need to go back to Ireland to defend this. We have took the capital of England, but yeah, we need to go ahead and win this war. It looks like they are coming back towards Dublin, actually. So let's go ahead and sail our men across the sea, and hopefully our allies also follow us, because we really, really cannot lose this war, because otherwise we're no longer the king. And there we go. The siege of Dublin is taking place. We don't really have the men either, do we? They have 4,000 men over here. Oh dear, and I just noticed we've been recording for 32 minutes, so what I'm going to do is leave this chaos here, and on Wednesday we're going to try and fix our situation. I think we may have to concede the Holy War for England. If West Francia never sailed north, maybe we could have done it. But we just have too many wars going on right now. We risk losing the Kingdom of Ireland. We risk losing Iceland. I don't think we can win this war for England right now. But we'll see. I'm going to spend tomorrow thinking about it. And then on Wednesday's episode, we'll think of the best approach. But that's it for today. I hope you guys are having a good start to the week. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.